What's up, cool kids? Good news for you today. I'm talking less. I'm not going to be talking for very long today. I'm not going to be doing the whole teaching, Graydon just loves to hear his own voice. He just talks the whole time. Not today. You know why? We have something special. A few of our student leaders actually made encouragement videos for you guys. They're sharing what Jesus has been doing, the way that God has been their hope throughout this season. I think you're going to be super encouraged, so check it out.
What's up, cool kids?
Hello, everybody. I just wanted to share some experiences I've had with the Holy Spirit recently, the past few months, couple weeks, really just the whole time frame. One, the overall experiences that I've just had, like in a personal sense of what's going on, like with me. I just feel like I'm really hopeful for everything that's coming up and us just moving forward as a church together. I'm just really hopeful for the future, and I'm hopeful for change and for everything that's going on right now, because I feel like there's just going to be a great revelation for everybody who's been affected by what's going on in our world, all of it that's going on in our world. And so I'm really hopeful for that. And as an encouragement, I was kind of looking for an encouragement, because right now, I think besides the future, it's hard to look for encouragement in like a day-to-day aspect, at least for me. And so I was just kind of listening for an encouragement and seeing what kind of came to me. And I got this picture of us, like the church outside of Fort Worth, at where it has like the Fort Worth city limits, like signs and things like that. And there's this big sign, it's like, "Welcome to Fort Worth." And in front of it was a ribbon, like a big ribbon. And all of Antioch was out at this city limits sign. And we all had scissors. And we were just it was so joyful and so just happy. The energy of everything was just so joyful. And we counted down, and everybody ran at this ribbon with their scissors to just cut it. And I think I kind of got that as newness that's coming. So everything that's going on right now, things are changing so fast. Everything is changing all at the same time, and it's different for everybody. Everybody's had different experience, like just during this time that everything is crazy. Our world's crazy right now, and everybody's just had a different experience. But I think that was just showing me a unified newness of everybody coming together despite the change and how it positively and negatively affected everyone. Not putting it behind and forgetting about it, but taking it and turning it into joyfulness and appreciating the experiences that we've had, and just coming together and being unified and loving each other, just loving each other so much that it just really changes Fort Worth. Just loving Fort Worth and loving everybody in it, and just showing how the newness was good and how God used that newness and the change, even in a situation that wasn't from Him. He is using the newness and the change to impact everybody and unify us. And so that is one big experience that I've had that I thought was really important. And I love you all, and have a fantastic week.
One thing that I've learned about this really weird time is that Jesus always hears you. I mean, my family has been praying for things for years, and they got answered during this craziness. And it's just, no matter how long you feel like it takes for that prayer to be answered, it's gonna be.
Hey guys, I just wanted to encourage y'all with something the Lord has laid on my mind this week, and that's to just not mentally check out. I think it's really easy for us to do that right now, in this time of kind of monotonous routine. So just don't check out, because the Lord has called you to be attentive. He's called you to walk in His goodness and grace every day, and your job to chase after Jesus doesn't change because of the way our circumstances have changed. It's been really easy for me to forget that, but recently, God has been reminding me to walk in His goodness every single day, and I think that's important for all of us to remember.
Hey everybody, I just wanted to share a quick encouragement about how I experienced God recently. So basically, about a week and a half ago, I was in a very hard situation that left me feeling very alone, very fearful and anxious. And basically, I had not prayed about it, and I sat down finally and started to seek God about it, and I felt like He said James. And so I'll read to you this little section. Trials and temptations. Consider it pure joy, my brothers, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith develops perseverance. Perseverance must finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to him. So basically, in this situation, I was holding on to so much anxiety, and I had this misconception that since everything's going good in life, like all my situations are gonna be happy and there's not gonna be any low points. But in reality, the Christian walk is like, there are trials and they're purposeful, like they're testing your faith, and all of those times are opportunities where God's holding out His hand. He's like, hey, let me shoulder this burden for you, and you can release this, and you can come out on the other side feeling so free and liberated. And so I prayed and I released the situation to Him, and I was just overcome with just this peace and hope. I was like, wow, I feel safe. Like I can trust God with this situation. I no longer have to go over it in my mind with anxiety. And it's not like it's instantly fixed. It's just that how I view it is completely different. Like He completely transformed my mind and my heart. So yeah, and just encourage y'all in your next trial or temptation, which might be this next semester, because the stress of school and COVID could be just coming up. If you feel that, I definitely have been feeling a little bit of that recently and have had to turn to Him. But if you're having a trial or temptation in the future, or right now, I just encourage y'all to sit down in a quiet place and just start releasing the emotions and things that you're feeling in the situations to Him, and asking for Him to give you His peace and His vision for what these things are actually for, and His big plan. So yeah, I don't know. He's the God of hope. He's amazing, and I'm so thankful that I went through this, because it showed me a brand new view of how to walk through trials and how to turn towards Him and receive His help. So yeah, hope that was encouraging, and y'all have a great night.
Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. I just wanted to remind you that number 1, Jesus is King. Number 2, you have full access to the Holy Spirit, and about God's great love for you and about His great plans for you. So just keep on pressing in and showing up. Love you guys. Hope you're doing well, and we can do it. I know we can. We're in this together. So just remember that, and remember that we can rely on God for strength and for peace and for hope and for joy, and that we have great people around us to encourage us and uplift us. So never forget that, and love you guys. Bye.